EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off, and we are underway from the Superdome. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard. Line. 24-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Mike 51.
Over.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Check. 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 Check 52.
Hey, kill. Kill, kill. Hey, easy.
Here comes the beat.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a... Second and 3.
The tackle made by Patrick Chung. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Go.
Watch the back. Watch the back.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch it. Watch it.
Kill. No. Off.
Watch the safety creep.
Hey.
He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
Now.
Here's Hill. Forced out to his left. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
Got it.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Shoot that ball.
Hill now to throw. And he finds Cole. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
Leo.
Shift. Say.
Hey.
Switch it.
Hard.
Just beating the play clock is Hill. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 13. And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Right here, right here.
Now Brady. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. A.J. Klein able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Brady to throw. He gets it to James White. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
I got you. I got you.
James White's first carry. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 47-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Set, 53.
6 right there, 56. Touchdown, defense.
Play action, now it's Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, wide open, complete, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett. 53 yards as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Saints, nothing.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? We ready? Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. We want it. Come to my world. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Watch 54. Watch 54. To run. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Ship. Yep. Watch it. Hey, lock it. He's checking. Ready. Check.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Check 49. Check nickel. Fair. Check 30. Check go.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
Ready?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Watch it, Sammy. 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Easy.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Watch the boot. 58 to Mike. This is
Move.
Check Mike. 58, boys. 58.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. He'll take. Cook's got it. Touchdown Saints. Jared Cook, 33 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score defensively. How do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of Well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
0-2, 0-2.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now a pass dropped off here for James White, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Wait, that's 53!
Right there, 56.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Hey, Alabama.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
25 yards that time.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
To throw, it's Brady. Slant route, caught by Edelman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
Wait, set. Ready? 56. Here we go. Sugar.
On first down, Michelle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From just shy of midfield, Brady, he's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Second and inches at the Saints' 32-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now a play fake. Brady looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 32 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gostkowski the extra point, and that will get him one closer.
16, Patriots 14. Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. He gets away from one, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Twist. 58 to Mike, 58. 58.
Rock it.
Watch that. Twist. Shift.
Go.
Now this one might be a free play. Hill being chased down left. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Out.
36. Hey, check 24. Rush 24.
Gone. Big grip.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Down. 30 base.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Wide. Get wide. Spot.
Now.
Spot.
Hey, Sam on.
Check 26.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Hill, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Look at me. Zipper. Hard.
Check 99.
Now.
On 1st down, it's Hill. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
58, boys, 58.
14.
Big stop, D. Big stop, let's go. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Hey, easy.
Tonight.
Here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
You're good. 5-4, ready. Ready, catch.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. He's at the 40, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 73 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
72.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes, but now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
56 to Mike.
Throwing now is Brady. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Brady now to throw. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, Brady. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Breeze now to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his fullback there, Zach Line, but now it'll be 3rd down.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
the pass.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Another loss, another day.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Slam, slam. Joker, 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 joker.
Look at me. Door.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Wait, 20.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Hey, switch gears.
Hey, both 66.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Brady. He's got White here. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A 46-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within 1 score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts, but without that 3rd one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
But scramble for it. I think the Patriots may have got it. They did. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Wait, that 380.
Mike 5-4. I'm coming.
Back to throw. That's complete to White. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it second down. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
72.
They'll look to throw. And able to find Dorset. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23.
Wait, that 29. Alpha. 54, Mike. Nice, sweetheart. 54, Mike. 54. We're gonna keep that. Watch 54. Yeah. When he hits.
To throw is Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late fourth quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's back to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10.
Hey, you got three down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check safety.
Fair. He's coming. We got double up. Check. Look. Squeeze. Whip. Watch the whip.
He may try and run for this. They'll have a first down past the 40. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't